Hello, my fellow viewers and subscribers. This is Supercholatemilkshake, and I am here with a game called Cubbed In, and yes, I am playing this again. Now, why am I playing this again? Well, let's just say when I uploaded my very first video for this game, the developer released an update. Yep. Actually, not only did he release one update, but he released two updates. Actually, he also released a downloadable version too, which is actually pretty nice, but I'm going to be playing the online version for the very specific reason that update 1.3 actually is the update that applies to the online version, and it's added controller support. Woohoo! I mean, sure, it's only for the browser version, but hey, at least it's controller support. And actually, this was feedback that was taken in from me, personally, shortly after I uploaded the video, so, hey, I guess that's awesome. So, anyway, we're gonna see how this game plays with a little bit of controller support. Also, there is a video that he also gave me to give me an idea of how to climb up the wall, because there is a wall climb inside this. Spam, jump, and hold an arrow pointing towards a wall, and then you could climb the wall. See, like that. Unfortunately, though, the threshold for this is a little iffy. I don't know. The threshold for this is a little bit iffy, so, yeah, it's not always accurate. I don't know why. Like that. Like I said, the threshold is a little bit iffy. I think if he were to adjust it somehow, I think it probably would work out a lot better for a wall climb, but that's personally just me saying that. Anyway, so, there we go. Alright, so we're going to do this all over again because I've already played this before and I've seen this part, so, you know. Also, there was another little error inside the code that ended up skipping some segments of the level, so... Or, well, some levels, so I'm gonna see what the other added levels are like. However, I haven't gotten to them yet, so, come on, just get up this wall! There we go, we got it. Alright, here we go. There we go. Okay, it's so much easier with that wall climb now. Though, the threshold for it is a little more... The threshold for it is a little bit harder to tell, though. Because, I mean, seriously, take a look at this. It's like, yeah, I'm climbing, and then I stop. I climb, and I stop. I climb, and then I stop. And then I stop, and I stop, and I stop, and then I'm climbing again. I'm stopping, I'm stopping, I'm stopping, I'm stopping. I'm climbing again, and I'm spamming this button about as hard as I possibly can here. This is almost like Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story levels of Ultimate Threshold. I wonder how high up I can get. Oh! Better not fall! Ah! I got too far! Oh my gosh! Well, might as well. Geronimo! Oh, what the? Aww. Whoa, it was worth a shot. Man, my thumb's gonna get tired of doing this. Alright, anyway. So with the ICU part, though, actually, I think it would be really kind of creepy if you had, like, eyes somehow in the background that's, like, dark enough that you can barely see him, but light enough that you can. Or, well, you sort of make him out. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say, right? You could barely make him out in the background, and it's just following you wherever you go. Especially with your really spammy wall jumps. You're next. What do you mean, you're next? For a big old glitch that apparently will be also rectified because I now know how to wall jump. Okay, actually, I'm not gonna lie. Figuring this out actually makes that part of the game almost too easy now. Maybe I might want to do something to rectify that. Whoa! Okay, well, I take everything back. Though, it will probably create carpal tunnel in the near future, though, with repetitive stress injury. Well, it's probably causing some repetitive stress injury now, so... Yes, yeah, you can hear how bad I'm hitting on this poor controller, right? Ugh, thank goodness that this... So... Oh, thank goodness. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, I mean, thankfully this Logitech gamepad, the F310, is built like a frickin' tank, but, you know. Hey, look, I swear by Logitech products sometimes, okay? Don't call me a simp or anything like that for that, because, you know, they do make some really great stuff, you know? And if you really want to... Whoa! Why am I having so much trouble with this? There we go, we got it! Okay, and then this run segment. I think it still could use, like, an enemy or something to chase after you, you know? Or something that chases after you, and then gets you in the dark when you least expect it. I mean, that would probably develop for a really, really scary game. And of course, if you're wondering about me not holding it up, I mean, sure, I don't have a holding the left arrow up against the wall. I don't really necessarily have a camera to prove it to you right now, but I am literally holding left and trying to climb up these walls. Like I said, the threshold is just a little bit iffy, and the detection is just a little wonky about that, apparently. Something that might need some minor adjusting. And maybe I might want to punish a player for getting too far besides making him fall back down and restarting again from the very beginning. Or going out of bounds completely and totally, which is something that I actually did in this game, as you noticed. By just spamming the wall jump. You should have never taught me this trick. You should have just let me do it the hard way. But hey, look, there's the predominant theory, and you know, if you give everybody one way of defeating an enemy, well, duh, they're always going to use it, so. Which is why some combat games just never work very well. Let's see, can I cheese this level too? I mean, I do like the more variance in the level design here, though. That is actually pretty nice. This is something that we didn't see inside the original video, so... And this is all new to me. So, or, well, I would say that if it wasn't for the fact that action... Okay, so, alright, I have a confession to make. I recorded this video 4 times already. The first 2 times, my mic wasn't even plugged in. Well, actually, the very first time I actually stopped recording in the middle of it, only because I received a very sad announcement, and that actually has to deal with another game that I played for the Scare Me Shakeless Jam. You might want to watch the Dream Chronicles and read the description for that, and also the comment that was posted down below, because, yeah, it is kind of a sad announcement to hear. And I'm not going to say anything more about it. I just know the guy who made it left the deving scene, so... I wish him nothing but luck and happiness with that. But the first time was a sad announcement. The second time, my mic didn't record a single thing because it wasn't even plugged in. Funny story about that. Actually, sometimes I have to render some things overnight. And I have to wait for my computer to upload a YouTube video overnight because my internet connection can be slow sometimes. Which is fair, understandable. Well, apparently one of the brightest objects that I happen to have connected to my computer is the current sound card that I have connected to my mic. Unfortunately though, there is no real way to turn the light off on the sound card, so I have to unplug it from my computer in order to get a decent night's sleep. Not that it matters, since my keyboard and my mouse glows as well. So, basically what it comes down to this is kind of why I'm also looking for like a 2-bedroom apartment to move into, or a 2-bedroom house to move into, because so I could have my equipment separate from my own bedroom, so that if I have to sleep, I could sleep without having to let my computer or let my equipment just be a distraction and be too much light for me to prevent me from going to sleep, you know? Because, I mean, this is the problem with having it already inside my room already. And then, of course, also the third time, well, my mic just didn't record at all. I don't even know what the heck Action was doing. But this is the last time, I hope. Because it looks like Action is finally recording something. Excuse me. It finally looks like Action's finally recording something, and, for audio-wise anyway, for my mic, and it's finally doing it inside the separate file, which is something that I do actually want to have happen when I record something, so, yeah. But anyway, other than that, like I said, for the main criticisms now, the controller's now out of the way, that's a good thing. Like I said, in the run segment, I think it would be scary if you had something chasing you down. And the ICU part, like I said, if you had, like, eyes somewhere in the background that's barely visible, just following your every move, that would be kind of creepy. So, yeah. Other than that, you're still on a right track of making a great game, and honestly, I can't wait to see what more updates you have to push out. So, anyway, if you liked this video, please be sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below, and I'll see you all in the next video. This is Supercholatemilkshake, signing off.